Hello, welcome back to the Chronicles of a Ghanaian Diaspora Nurse, The Return. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Today, the video I'm about to show you is a Zoom recording with a very dynamic young man who is also the physician assistant based at Hia, a rural community near Obuasi in the Ashanti region of Ghana. And as you will see, we encountered a lot of problems with the internet connection, so he had to be moving from place to place in order to get a good connection. This is just one of the many challenges faced by health workers who are posted to the rural areas. So let's dive into the video now. Hello, welcome back to the Chronicles of a Ghanaian Diaspora Nurse, The Return. Thank you for tuning in once again. I hope you enjoyed the last video. Today, I'm starting a series which I have titled Spotlight on a Rural Clinic in Ghana. And today I have with me a gentleman who I met, I think, over 10 years ago when we were working on a community library for a rural village called Hia, which is near Obuasi in the Ashanti region. And I had the privilege of meeting him, went to see him at the clinic, and I'll just leave it there for him to tell us a lot about the clinic when we get to that section. But thank you so much, Frank, for coming on this channel and sharing your experiences. I'm so happy that we are having this conversation today. So, can you introduce yourself to us? That is your name, your role, and where the clinic is.
My name is Frank Appiah-Kubi. I'm a physician assistant at St. Thomas General and Maternity Clinic, which is located in here in the Amansie Central District in the Ashanti Region. Hope the line is clear now.
Yeah, the line is clear. Thank you for that. So,
Okay.
how long have you been in this role for? I know when I met you, you were a general nurse, and I know that you've
Yes,
gone on
please.
to do some training to become a physician
Yes,
assistant. So can you
yeah.
tell us about that as well?
Okay, yeah. I worked as a general nurse for a period of 6 years, do the physician assistant 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So currently, I'm working as a physician assistant at the facility St. Thomas General and Maternity Clinic here.
Okay, thank you. So tell us a bit about the clinic. How many staff do you have? What specialties are the staff members that you've got? And what are the services you provide? And what's the population that you are caring for in your area?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Currently, we have a staff strength of 24. 24. Yeah. Comprising of one physician assistant. And then we have 3 midwives. And then 3 diploma nurses. And then 11 enrolled nurses. And then we have the 3 orderlies. So comprising of 24 staff. And then our
Wow.
services, yeah, our services that we provide a general outpatient cases, I would say OPD cases. We also render antenatal care, and then the deliveries, and then postnatal care. We also have laboratory services at our end, and then we also managing of minor surgical procedures at our facility. So currently, these are the services that we render in our community. And then we have almost about 15 catchment area, the community surrounding the clinic, with a total population of over 10,000 people. But for the Hia community, it's having a population of over 3,000 people in the Hia community. But the surrounding communities, we have over 10,000 people in our catchment area. So that is that, madam.
Yeah, that's a lot. But I'm when you mentioned the number of staff that you have, I was smiling because I remember when we came there years ago, I think it was only you and about four other people. Welcome back. And thankfully you've been reconnected. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to
yeah.
explain to our viewers that this is one of the challenges of working in a rural
Sure, sure, sure.
village, connection problem. So
Problem.
come back.
Yeah,
So you were
yeah.
talking
Thank you,
about the
madam.
catchment area and the number of people that you
Sure.
work with, and I was
Yeah,
asking that some years ago there were not that many staff. So
yeah,
what happened and what made the change?
yeah. Currently, the government is doing some posting almost every year for the past 5, yeah, for the past almost 5 years now. So gracefully, we've been getting the, and then mostly when they are being posted here, when they come, they look at the facility, they go back, they just go and then search for reposting. And
Okay.
even as we are speaking now, 8 staffs comprising of 2 midwives, 2 diploma nurses, one
Mhm.
community health nurse,
Yeah.
and then 3 enrolled nurses have been posted to us. They were supposed to resume duty on the 1st of April, but as we are speaking, none of them have reported yet. They are saying that
Okay.
the place is far, they will give us a whole lot of stories. So
Okay.
currently, the staff has all been increased due to the help from the government because they've been giving us some staff. Mostly when they give us those staff, some come, others who are not also willing or ready to work in the rural area, they will just go and then seek for reposting and then they will be posted to different facilities.
So you mentioned the services that you provide, but
Yeah.
what sort of cases do you normally get? The most commonest
Okay.
cases that present at your clinic?
Okay. So mostly, Ghana, malaria is the commonest of all the
Mhm.
cases. Malaria is the topmost of all the cases,
Yeah.
followed by the gastrointestinal disorders such as acute diarrhea, that's gastroenteritis, and
Okay.
then pneumonias, and then sepsis. Yeah. So these are the most of the, but the most common ones is the malaria one, and then followed by the gastroenteritis, pneumonias, and then the hypertension, and then diabetes are also they are in
Rampant there.
that order. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
I remember I was chatting with you some few days ago, and you mentioned that you get cases of injuries from the Okada drivers.
yeah. Sure.
How is that? How often do you get that as well?
Yeah. I don't know even if you can hear their sound. One just passed by. I don't know if you heard it.
Okay,
The
I
Okada
didn't.
people. Yeah, because of the nature of the community, most of them are it's a rural community. So most of them,
Okay.
their roads are no more trouble unless this Okada people. So for
Mm.
the road traffic accidents, in fact, it's very rampant here. So we have to do suturing here and there because of the accidents and then
Okay.
other minor injuries. Some are the major ones. We refer them to the higher facilities, but the minor ones that we will be able to do them, we do attend to them here.
Excellent. Okay.
So here for the injuries, cuts and injuries and lacerations, They are very, very, very common.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about the lacerations and the fact that you do suturing for the minor ones, but when the serious ones do you refer to the Obuasi Hospital?
Yeah, we do refer to Obuasi, either government hospital in Obuasi or the Ashanti Gold Health Foundation, also in Obuasi. So
Okay.
that's where we are. And then at times too, now the road from our district capital, which is Jakobu, to this place is now more trouble. So
Okay.
mostly we ask the patient, it depends on the patient. We ask the patient, which place do you want us to refer you to? Then they will
Okay.
give them the option for them to choose. So some also prefer to go to Jakobu St. Peter's Hospital for further management and assessment.
Okay.
Mm.
So I was going to
Mm.
ask you about maternal and child health. I know that
Hello?
um now you've got midwives. Frank, I was asking about maternal and child health
Okay,
in terms of mortality, because I know that it's an issue, especially in
sure.
the rural areas. And I quite
Yeah.
remember when we started working on the community library at here, one of
Mhm.
the teachers
Mhm.
lost his wife tragically through
Yeah,
childbirth, and this is many years
sure.
ago. And
Yeah,
I'm glad that now you mentioned that you've got midwives there. So,
yeah,
how is the situation with maternal and child health in terms of mortality?
yeah. Mortality, yeah. Currently in our area here, uh, is really a problem. The problem lies in when there's the need for us to refer a case to the higher center for federal management, because here the mothers will not come as and when you need, when they will come in head in vagina, meaning like
Last
they
stages.
are,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the second stage of labor. They will
Mm.
come with a child almost out. So even when there's the need for you to refer, since we don't have the means of transport, it becomes very, 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 very difficult. Was it last month? Yeah, early this month, there was one woman who lost her baby because the woman came. At the time that the woman came upon assessment, we noticed that the fetal heart
Hard.
rate was dropping. So in fact, we needed urgent referral to the next level. By the time that they came, it was very difficult for, and then we cannot put this pregnant woman on a motorbike. It's not
Yeah.
safe for her. So in fact, the challenge is still there. It's still a major challenge, especially the means of transport. Now, they are saying that the government has provided means of referral ambulance for referral purpose. But here in our district, last and the midwife was saying that she has called them several times, but when they call, they will give you stories and then a whole lot of issues. So it's still a major problem in our district and then in our community here.
Okay. So
So, but
so
for the
where are
maternal
the
mortality,
yeah. I was gonna ask that where
please
are
come
these
again.
I was asking that where are these ambulances based that you have to call them in emergency?
Yeah,
Are they
so
in
here in our
Jakobu?
yeah, they are in Jakobu. So you have to call them for them to come. But when you call them, they will tell you, uh, uh, we don't have food, or we are attending to some patient elsewhere. So the midwife even reported this on a chat meeting that since they came, they've not come and pick a case from our facility here. Because we'll always give you stories that they will not be able to come. So it's still a major challenge for
For you,
the maternal and yeah,
child health. So in effect, if
yeah,
the clinic had like an ambulance and a driver, that would
sure,
be like
sure,
very
sure. That will be of great help. to the people,
Yeah.
and then the surrounding communities around, to be of very, very important to us.
Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is the resources that you've got, because I remember so many years ago when I came there
Yeah,
and we went around to look at the equipment. We looked at the beds, the drip stand. The drip
sure.
stand I will never forget because it's a piece of wood that has been improvised
Yeah,
and
sure.
it's still there.
It's still in
And
existence. Yeah,
the delivery
it's
bed.
unfortunate because of the network. I could have shown it to you, but because of the network reception, when I get to the facility, the line will be off.
Yeah. But I
It's
think
still in
I still
existence.
have those pictures. And
Oh, okay,
the delivery bed and
sure.
all the equipment like the BP apparatus and
Yeah,
the weighing scale and all these, equipment that helps you to do your basic physical health checks.
yeah,
Yeah, I know that, since then we've been able to supply a few things, but
sure, sure.
I'm very aware that you still, all these resources are still needed.
Yeah, yeah,
So
sure.
mhm,
For the resources, we say that currently the only resources that we are happy with the human resources, because for now, as I said earlier on, we talked about it earlier on. The staff currently say it's manageable, that
yeah.
we are able to cope with it. But for the material resources, being equipment and that, in fact, it's not easy.
I know you've mentioned some of the challenges, which leads me to
Yeah.
the next question, which is what are the challenges you face as the in charge
Mm. Oh, okay.
of the clinic?
Yeah, yeah. The challenges, as we've discussed earlier on, transport system is one of the major challenges as a means of referring patients to higher centers is one of the major key challenges. And then the next one will be inadequate logistics. Inadequate logistics, equipment that will help us to carry out our activities. In fact, examples are we have delivery bears, as we said earlier on, and then glucometers, BP apparatus, weighing scales, and then now our laboratory equipment, such as the microscope, and then the hematological machines, and then we have a scan. Now our ANC2 is also improving. So all these equipments are being needed because the community is like a center in the area here. So mostly people will refer cases to our end here if we have those equipments to work with. And then
Okay.
instruments, minor surgical instruments, that's the artery forceps, dissecting forceps, and then scissors, and then all kinds of instruments that are being used for surgery to are also inadequate here for us to work with. And then also another, our major challenge is accommodation. Mostly when staff are being posted here, when they can, in fact, those 8 staff that we talk about it, we are saying that we even wanted to convert we started a building that it was meant for staff, but because of our increase in the OPD attendance and then detention of cases,
Yeah.
we've decided to convert that building to a ward instead of the staff quarters.
Okay.
So yeah, major challenges accommodation for staff. In fact, previously it will be of a great, you'll be happy if you are being told that you are going to work in a rural area, but you have accommodation. That one
Yeah.
will also serve as a form of motivation,
Incentive. Yeah.
yeah, incentive that will encourage you to go and then work. So when they come, if the staff who is being posted to a rural area, the staff has to also fight for accommodation, because I remember last year and then last year they have to come and pitch before later on they will get accommodation. And then here too is a Galamsey community too. So now the accommodation is very very difficult in getting accommodation for staff.
It's becoming
So
expensive.
that one too, we also pray and then hope that maybe support will come and then help us. For land, it's not a problem because we have about 45 acres of land. Fortunate, it's not been able to upgrade or grow as it was expected to be.
Okay.
So accommodation, we are praying and hoping that if you get support to help us with staff accommodation, that one will serve as a motivation, an incentive to staff who will be posted here to help do the work. And then another challenge is power outages. That's the power system. Doom so as the term used to be. Doom so currently it's not easy. And then we are having a solar system, but there's been a problem with it. But the panels and then the batteries are good. So we are now looking for some technical people to come and assist us with the solar system. It was given to us by some NGO group of people about 10 to 15 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
It needs some repairs. So if repair can be done about it, I think it will be of very good importance to us. And then major challenges, as we talked about it earlier on, we have converted a building which was meant for staff accommodation to be used as ward.
Okay.
Then it was started about 5 years ago, but due to inadequate fund and then support, we are still on it. But gracefully, we finished with the roofing, plastering, and then wiring. We are there, fitting, and then I think some finishing practice. We've been able to purchase the doors and then the keys. We are waiting for the carpenter to come and fix it. So we are also pleading and then requesting for beds, hospital beds, and then other equipment, lockers, and then drip stands, and then any material that will help us to move into that. Because currently when we detain patients, both children, male, female, pregnant women, we just put them together in the same room.
They're all in the same room. Okay.
They're all in the same room for that one there. So for that made us to decide to use that building for detention room. But so when we are able to move over there, we'll be able to get a male room, male ward, female ward. Then the maternity people will also get them, and then children's ward. So we are almost at the finishing stages, painting and then electrical works and then few challenges, and then we have to find so that we'll be able to move to that new building. It will be very 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 helpful.
Okay,
Deliver
so
quality health services.
Yeah, from what you are saying, I mean, you are, since you've been there, how many years have you been at here now, at the clinic?
Yeah, 10 years now.
10 years.
10 years.
So I can see your drive and motivation, in spite of all these challenges.
Sure.
You are still, you didn't leave.
Yeah, sure.
Even when you went to do your physician assistant,
it's not easy.
You've come back. So what really drives you? What motivates you? What drives you?
Yeah, what motivates me most is at times you take care of a patient, they will come, they say, oh, we are I'm doing well, I'm feeling better, And then,
Okay.
so like I'm happy when I see a patient being treated and then coming back and say that, oh, Papa doctor, this drug, this, that you did to me. In fact, it has made me feel better, and then I'm doing it. So that is my joy in it. And then I always say that wherever you are working, the place will be very nice if only you work your heart out, you work
Yeah.
wholeheartedly without
Yeah.
it's not about money or other thing, yes sir, but it's about the joy of working here. Even as we are speaking now, those of us who are working in the child facility, there are some allowances that we give to patients. Yes, 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 yes. But coming here for over, we are owing the the staff for almost over 1 year, 6 months now. Yeah, because at the end of the month, you do your budget. The money that you get, you have to go to the market and then purchase some drugs for you to be able to work. And then as you are aware, health insurance, they are not paying us. That one is a major. They are owing us over a year now.
For
Though
the
our
health
money is not.
insurance, you
Yeah,
mean?
sure. The
Yeah.
claims,
Okay.
yeah, they are owing us. It's almost it's 1 year. Yeah, 1 year, 3 months. They are owing us now. 1 year, 3 months. So at the end of the month, is the small IGF that you will generate. You have to go to the market, then make some procurement of drugs for you to be able to run the
The
facility.
clinic.
Other than that, when
Yeah.
they come and they tell them go and buy this drug, go and buy it, they will not come. The next time they will say, oh,
Yeah.
this cry, as I'm going, they will tell me to go to this place, or they refer me to
Mm.
another place to go for medicines and other things. So, in fact, it's a major challenge. So, what motivates us is seeing the patients getting well, getting better.
Getting well.
Is a major, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
major.
Yeah.
That makes me very happy to work in
You
the
are you
community.
you are doing really, really, an amazing job. You know,
Sure.
some people will run away, but you stuck with it. So
Yeah.
I really do appreciate that, and well done.
So I'll say God bless them very much. And then they shouldn't be tired of whatever things, the plans that they are doing. And I know that their reward, God is going to bless them much abundantly and abundantly. And then they should keep on, especially we those in the remote area, the rural communities. They should also remember us. I know every now because of COVID, it's not easy everywhere, but we are praying and then we are pleading with them to remember us whenever they are uh, going to embark on any aid or any help for health system in Ghana. And I think that we here we're also going to do our best and in the services, because I quite remember last year you donated some items to us. We are still even the weighing scale. That is what we are using now. It's been it's very 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 it has been very very helpful to us. The weighing scale, the auto clips, and then the items that you donated to us last year, and then we are very 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 much pleased with it. We appreciate all your efforts that you are doing to help the health system in Ghana. God bless you very much. I really
Yeah.
appreciate whatever
Thank
thing that
you.
you are doing
Thank you for
in
that.
Madagascar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Mm.
also want to know, there are people who are health workers, who are Ghanaian health workers. Some of them
Yeah.
were working in Ghana, and they
Okay.
moved abroad, and
Okay.
some of them too, they were not trained in Ghana, but they are Ghanaians. They are here.
Okay.
They are working in the health sector, and there is a
Okay.
call for, like, all the Africans or Ghanaians, especially health workers, and who live abroad, to come
Mm-hmm.
and make a contribution
Okay.
to the healthcare system in
Okay.
Ghana. What message
Yeah.
would you give to them?
We will plead with you that any amount that you will be able to contribute to support the health system in Ghana, it will go a long way to help the system. Because you might not know, maybe your relative or a member of a family member may visit a facility, and then we have to attend to those that person. So we need the basic equipments, resources, and then other materials that will help us to give the basic healthcare at least to a standard that will every patient or every person will be pleased with, in order to promote the healthcare system in the country. So I think it should feel free, and then come together. Together we can build it. So I think I will encourage everybody to come together and then support the system. And
Okay.
I think that
Thank
one,
you.
God is going to bless you, and then bless you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Frank. I know that your time is really, really, really important, because I know you, before you came on, you had two cases that you had to
Yeah,
see to,
yeah.
and all these challenges that we're having with the internet going on and
Mhm.
off, but you stayed with me, so thank you so much for your time. I will leave you
Thank
to
you
go
too.
and attend to your patients, and i will
Okay,
i will
okay.
just reiterate to our viewers,
All
the
right.
challenges that you go through, especially the equipment that you need. So
Sure,
anything
sure.
that anyone can contribute or can support the clinic
Okay.
with,
Yeah.
will really be beneficial to you as the staff, and ultimately to the patients who are at the receiving end of care. So
Okay.
I
Thank
will
you too.
thank you very much, and
Yeah.
then I'll catch up with you again. Take care.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Bye.
Take care too. Bye, madam. I also thank you very much.
Bye bye.